Alright, this one says, my mother's eyes chased me up the stairs. So I guess you did something really wrong, and then your mom's eyes chased you up the stairs. This is actually, I think, a really good example because people understand what this means, right? So like, you did something wrong and your mom's constantly staring at you going upstairs, right? But if you took this literally, and if an answer choice says literary statement, this would be absolutely wrong, right? How can the mom's eyes, right? I guess she's still there, and her mom's eye somehow left the mom, and then they're chasing you up the stairs. That would make no sense. So what would the answer be if this was not included over here? And you probably remember from the other videos that it should be figurative statement. Remember, it's a big umbrella that covers many different things, right? So let's look at this one. It says allusion. Allusion is a reference to something, right? And it comes from the word allude, right? It's an SAT word or ACT word in itself that you should know. It's a reference. Overstatement is it's an exaggeration, and this can be an exaggeration, but let's look at every other answer choice that's over here. Caricature can also be, it's usually a descriptive exaggeration. You see political comics on newspapers. They're caricatures. They're exaggerating certain parts of a person to make people, I guess, get the joke or identify the person with that characteristic. Paradox is something that's something contradictory to what you have to do. So for instance, you have to die in order to go to heaven, right? So in order to go somewhere, you have to die. It's a paradox, right? It's not an irony, right? There is a difference. And personification, which is the answer, we covered this before, is personification, meaning what? Make like a person, noun, right? Or give human characteristics. It's not the same thing as anthro, right? Anthro means person, morphism, right? Morph means shape, right? Anthropomorphisms are, Mickey Mouse, Transformers, those would be perfect examples of anthropomorphisms. Why? Because the mouse speaks, walks, and everything else like that. So do Transformers. They're anthropomorphized figures, right? That's the difference, and I hope you understand that. And even like you guys have seen, well, actually, anthropomorphisms can be probably a branch underneath personifications, right? In any case, you really need to be careful with this because this can be, this statement could be so many different things. But if the answer choice is not there, then what are you going to do? You got to pick the best one. Remember, SAT and ACT constantly, they give you questions, right? And it says, most, right? Most, closely, I don't know. Most closely resembles what? Or most nearly, right? Nearly something, right? So it's not exact. You just have to pick the best one. And in this case, the best one would be E.